If you're tired of sweeping and mopping, then you want to check out this video. I have the Ecovacs Deebot X2 Omni Robot Hot Water Vacuum and Mop all in one unit. We're going to take a look around. I've used it for a couple of months and I have some opinions, good and bad, about the unit, and I want to show you them before you make an investment in this type of equipment. So let's go take a look at the unit at work. All right, so first I want to show you, downloaded the app. I've nicknamed her Rosie. And the controls are very easy to set up. When you first begin, you map out your home. The unit will map out the home. You just send it around, it maps it out here, so it's mapped out my home, and start, and then you select if you want it to vacuum only, mop only, or mop and vacuum together. And if it's really dirty, you can do it single or double strength. And this part is very simple. So I'm actually going to start it off to sweep and mop. Now it says they're watching the pads. I have it in one of my spare rooms. We're going to go in there and take a look at it. All right, so while the unit is queuing up, a couple things. I have found that it'll run out of charge quicker if you're having it mop and vacuum at the same time. So I really don't leave it by itself. Like, I won't turn it on and then leave my home, just because sometimes it'll get stuck and it'll run out of battery, and then it's kind of stuck in the middle of the process. So I usually do it when I'm home. I pick up all of my chairs, carpets, put them all secured away before I let the unit start. It has, I'll show you here. You can hear, this is clean water and dirty water. Now, I will tell you also, once the unit has finished mopping and the dirty water is in the container, definitely empty it out. Do not let it sit, because it has an awful odor. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of a cleaner in there just to sit in there so it doesn't have a bad smell. But right now, and it holds quite a bit. It is very easy. There's some directions here how to operate the unit, maintain it, and so it's very easy to fill and to relieve the dirty water. Sometimes I found it gets stuck, but not all that often. But I do try to remove any type of debris that it may encounter, so it has an easy time. Let me just shut this blind here. All right, so here it goes. It's going to sweep up. Now here, see, I've got the carpets. I got to get my carpets up off the floor. There it goes. You can hear the sweeper, and if you look down below there, the mop pads are working. And why I like this, because it's square, it really gets into the corners better than some of the round units. You see those mop heads spinning. Now sometimes I'll move that little garbage pail. Sometimes they don't. So it's finding its way around. But you see those little corners, the round ones really have a hard time getting into. Now here, I'm gonna shut this door. So sometimes I will shut the doors so it gets behind and gets into the corners in the bathrooms and the bedrooms behind the doors. So you gotta kind of follow that around. But I will tell you what I found in my experience is, though, even though you have this type of unit, you're still going to want to have a broom, and you still want to have a mop, because there are certain sections that it might not get into, like underneath my computer. You know, I'll have to move some of the furniture around. Like I said, I always pick up the chairs. I'll put them up. I have ottomans in my living room that I'll kind of follow around and move it around so it will clean it. It picks up large pieces and small pieces. Sometimes it has to go back over it, so you just have to watch it. But definitely, sometimes I keep my front door open, and it got hung up on there once. I would not leave this unit running if I wasn't here, just because it might get hung up somewhere and you want to be able to return it. Like sometimes you'll get a red error, and you actually have to go find the unit. And which is really cool, though, is there's a camera on it. And I'm going to show you here. On the main page, video editor. Okay. And, well, let's turn it this way while it's thinking. And there it is. So it's in the bathroom, and you could follow it. So in the event that you were not here and you decided you wanted to still mop and clean the floor, you can follow it around. See, it's stuck. I have to go open the bathroom door for it. And there it goes on its journey. Here it comes. And it knows when it gets to a portion where there's carpet that it doesn't need to mop, it just needs to vacuum. And it'll get into as many small spaces as it possibly can. My home is about 1,150 square feet with obstacles. It does take about an hour for it to sweep and mop. But for me, it was definitely worth the investment, because now with all luxury vinyl plank flooring, I don't have to worry about having to sweep and mop every week. I hope you found this video helpful. Have fun sweeping and mopping.